Here we are. This is the exterior video. I don't know how much time I have. I don't know how much heat the battery will hold. It's 104 out here in North Texas. But we got painted brick, we've got weep holes, we got some parge coat on our post-tension end foundation. But over here, we got a nice little gap. Look at that. Alright, that's called a cornice. Okay, it's got a cornice, and right up in there, there's a gap. That should have been sealed. Maybe I can get that with my iPhone and save a few steps here. Come on. There you go. Zoom up. Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, the rain gutters do not divert water far enough away from the structure. That one's even clogged. We got a gap at our cornice right here. Moving on along, this is the north side of the house. These are control joints. These are a good thing. Alright? The weep holes are a good thing. It's the way the building is designed. It's the way the building is designed. We only have one emergency overflow drain for the air conditioning systems. That's not so much of a good thing. This is the rain sensor for the lawn sprinkler system. What's bouncing here? Well, how about that? Which one is it? Oh, I think it's the yard people. Okay. It's electric coming in. This is the gas meter. There it is. It's a little two-stroke motor. I thought it was your air conditioner acting up. Okay. So this is your gas meter, and this should not be open like that. We don't have gas to the house. That means observations for the cooktop are going to be limited. Fireplace are going to be limited. Furnaces are going to be limited. Water heater are going to be limited. On along. This is the interior. I mean, the garage. If you listen to Crime Watch, the garage is part of your exterior. That's why they'll call you and say, "Hey, your garage door is open. Your garage door is open." I'm glad they do. I'm glad they do. We're missing an electric receptacle outlet cover plate right there. Water heater's not working. We got a whole video about the water heater. We got a whole video about the electric. We got a whole video about the condensing units that we saw on the other side of the house. We have a whole video about the garage car entry. We do. Where do termites live? In the ground. What do they eat? Dead wood. What's wood mulch? Dead wood on the ground next to the house, next to your house. Dead wood on the ground next to your house, and termites eat. It's called a clue. Clue. Now this home's too new to even worry about it, but if I have an existing home, about 4 times a year, I'll just come in here and do a little Hail Mary, kind of scrape things with my foot, and I'll find me some termites. They show up. In about 7 years, if you call me and say there's termites next to my house, I'm gonna go, "I know. Told you so." Moving on along. Rain gutter, butt ends. Supposed to be about an inch gap between the butt end of the rain gutter and the siding. Just saying. Let's move in the front portico. I think I called it the porch earlier. Nothing really exciting. Boring. Boring home inspections. A tree should not be placed closer than 25 feet to a slab foundation. I get it. These are little crepe myrtles. They're little kittens. They're cute. They're ornamental. Alright? But these cute little kittens are going to grow up to be nasty old tomcats. Sucking moisture out from that you want under your foundation. Sucking that moisture out. Roots are going to be growing, expanding, pushing your foundation up. Branches are going to be rubbing against your house. Knocking off the paint, the wood, the rain gutters, the shingles. That's what they do. But today, no big deal. And look around. Look up and down the street. Your homeowners association will probably make you keep those trees. So it's beyond beyond my scope. Something like a rain gutter. There should be a gap right there. Now this is an interesting one here. Let's back up here. I don't usually walk very fast, but I sprained my ankle this morning, so I'm walking even less. Rain gutters are not supposed to discharge directly onto the roof covering. You've got this roof covering over here, and the water's going to that rain gutter. You get this roof covering right here, you get this roof covering right here, and this is all going down here to this corner. That's a lot of water coming down to this corner. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. It's designed that way. It makes it interesting. You don't want a boring house, and it won't be boring because sooner or later you'll be dealing with something there. This is the lawn sprinkler. I guess I got another video coming up for this one, but we're missing some caps, so don't trip like I did earlier today. Don't do that. Parge coat. It's like a cake frosting. Okay? It's an aesthetic application. So it moves. It has different characteristics than the concrete that makes up your slab foundation. So as they expand and contract differently over the millenniums, through time, through the ages, there will be voids that are created through there that sometimes termites can take advantage of and travel up. Again, it's by design. A fence. Termites crawl a fence into your house. Termites crawl up your plumbing into your kitchen. Termites do all kinds of things. Nobody's going to take the parge coat off. Nobody wants to take the parge coat off. People put it on there to try to make the foundation perimeter look better. Rain gutters do not discharge water far enough away. I love picking on grading and drainage, especially on new construction. It hasn't rained in a month. I don't know what to tell you. Actually, it looks like it's pretty good for a change. But we're not done yet. All these windows have a certain amount of pitch on them. It takes the water away. Brick is porous. Water goes right through it. And we have drainage planes behind it. That's why we have the weep holes. Okay? So you got a little bit of pitch. The whole idea is keep the moisture going away from your house. Coming over here, we start off with a little bit of pitch here. We don't have any pitch here. Huh. We don't have any pitch here. Huh. The water just sits there, waits around, soaks through the brick, goes into your wall. But we already knew the wall was going to leak. That's why we have vapor barriers. That's why we have moisture barriers behind there and drainage planes. That's why we have weep holes. We already know water's going through there. Yes, we already know water's going through there. But it's designed for the amount of water that you would normally occur. The reason why the ledges have pitches on them is because that's too much water and we're directing it away. We're trying to work with the system the way the system was designed to work. There's another control joint. Some people call them expansion joints. Call it what you will. We've got the same joints out there in the street. If there's any movement, you're not going to have this much wall without control joints, and we have them. But control joints are not weep holes. And that's going to take water on. No, we don't want water going into our walls. It's just not a good idea. It's less than optimum. Rain gutters do not discharge water far enough away. Got enough pitch